Alright, drone video for a 3.2 acre property with 180 feet of direct frontage on the take line of Bull Shoals Lake. We're about 15 miles southeast of Branson, Missouri, but we're actually in northernmost Arkansas. Trying to find a place to get the drone above the tree canopy, I believe. There we go. So we're going to be, I'm not sure which way we're facing. We're facing east. There's Bull Shoals Lake. So we're looking easterly over the property. Have that little bit of core land and then the lake itself. So this has 180 feet of frontage on that core land. You can literally walk from your property, go right through the core land, fish and swim and all that good stuff. Now we're looking south. This happens to be tract 35 at Timber Shoals Ranch, which is a private peninsula on Bull Shoals Lake with about 5 miles of shoreline. Very, very cool area. Across the lake on the other side, that's Tucker Hollow Marina. Since this is a peninsula, we've actually got the lake wrapping completely around the peninsula, so you can see it on the left and on the right. As we look to the north, you're looking toward Moe Ark Road. That's State Line Cove on the left. The closer cove, I don't think that has a name. Looking to the north now, that little peninsula on the right, actually the road that borders this property keeps on going and goes into the core land and then all the way to the tip of that peninsula. It's really cool, that little trail through the core land. So now we're flying easterly, we're directly over the property. I think we're gonna head out to the main channel and then maybe spin around and have a look at the land. We'll take a look and see here. So Bull Shoals is a Corps of Engineer lake, so just like Table Rock Lake at Branson, the Army Corps of Engineers owns and controls the lake itself and a buffer strip going back from the lake, and that's so they can raise and lower the water level for power generation and also for flood control. Gorgeous. Looking southerly, that's obviously the big peninsula on the right, Timber Shoals Ranch. And as we look westerly, the property's going to be at the bottom of the screen. And I think we're just kind of doing a 360 thing here. So the property's on the left. It was pretty cloudy when we did this drone video, but I mean we're still getting a good look at the property. It's basically entirely wooded. It's going to be mostly hardwood timber because it is situated really nicely. It's basically the highest on the west side, and then it slopes down very gradually as you head east toward the lake. So it's going to have about 180 feet or so of road frontage. Goes back to the east for about 800 feet. So, I mean, big property. So now we're going to go westerly, probably trying to get down to the water so we can see fish. It's fun. It's really fun to do that with the drone. This is a very clear lake generally. So I think we're trying to see if we can spot any big fish in the water here. The shoreline is so interesting on this peninsula. You've got areas where it's sandy, you've got areas with huge rocks, you've got areas with kind of smaller rocks, and it's hard to tell what kind of shoreline is adjacent to this property. I would guess it's the smaller rocks. Okay, so as we go west, we're going to get a good look at the timber and the property. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, you can fish right there. Bring your kids. We've been out to the peninsula many times. So now as we go westerly, we've crossed the core land, we're over the property, and we're headed back to the west side. You can hunt out here, you can camp on your property, you can build. It's got some pretty basic property covenants in place. Basically, if your home or cabin is at least 600 square feet on a concrete foundation, then the property covenants probably don't affect you one bit. You can camp for up to a certain amount of time, I believe 45 days in a 12-month period. So I mean that covers all your hunting seasons and covers definitely the best part of the summer. There's the truck that's parked on the easement road, which is on the west side of the property. Very private out here. You will see so many deer and turkey on this private peninsula. Basically, every time we're out here, we see more and more deer and turkey. There we go, looking easterly over the property. And then you've got the core land and the water. So awesome situation. It's getting so much hard. It's always been hard to find properties with take line frontage, and it's getting harder and harder all the time as the secret of the Ozarks gets discovered. I mean, we've traditionally been a fraction of the price of the rest of the United States, and people are figuring that out. We're still a really good value. You can still get in on close to the ground floor on Ozarks property, but you gotta hurry. Yeah, that's all we're going to say about that. But go to InstantAcres.com to see if this is still available. That's our website. You can call us in the office, or you can just send us an email at sales@InstantAcres.com. But really, if you're curious at all and want to see more, just go to the website. Go to InstantAcres.com. If the property is available, that's where you'll see it. You can read a little bit about us if you're not familiar with us. Yeah, check out the listing page. It's going to have tons of maps and probably a couple different videos and all kinds of info. And if the property's not on InstantAcres.com, then unfortunately it's sold. But hopefully we can help you find something else that you'll love, you know, almost as much. But yeah, this is a fantastic property, 3.2 acres, tract 35 at Timber Shoals Ranch. We hope to hear from you. InstantAcres.com.